Welcome back to Divinity Original Sins 2 Honor mode with a little twist. We're playing with twice the amount of enemies, and this here is going to be the Royal Fire Slug. The Royal Fire Slug is a very, very special friend of mine. I hated her the first time when I came here. Really hated her. Good. So, let's start with water.
You there. Whatever you are. Did Brackus send you? Is he
Well,
ready to
fuck you, Royal
apologize?
Slug. I was expecting to hit. Let's resummon real quick. Just want to make sure we are well prepared. We need to also reposition up here. It should definitely be a hit. Oh, so that doesn't work because we're still in the dialogue? Well, guess she's considered friendly at the moment. Good, let's start with a couple of totems, and finally we have triggered something. Wait a second, if she's still in the dialogue, but we have triggered a combat... Slug? 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 Fire Slug? 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 Fire Slug? 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 Perfect! That means we are continuing to discuss with the Royal Slug, because I'm happy to trade one character for the Royal Slug. No problem at all. Good. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. There will be a lot of slugs like coming from this side and from this side, so might as well be ready and move all the way up here. So we do have 2, 4, 6, 8 slugs against us. And I think for this combat, since there are many dealing magical damage, I am going to switch for to the two-hand weapon. Good, let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So, waiting here with maximum number of action points. Wonderful, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Unfortunately, we haven't found any fire essences because elsewise I would have crafted a couple of fire resistance potions. Very, very helpful here and definitely advised. So, we've started with her. Since these guys are constantly standing in flames, they are also constantly being healed. Very, very annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's delay the turn. Let them come a little bit closer and then attack with full force. Good, we'll continue with this guy here. I can already see that it still takes a while, although I'm in high ground position, to just get this guy down. Good. Let's summon yet another incarnate there. And we should definitely also get more totems, because the totems will deal the majority of the damage, I suppose. What? Attack of opportunity? No way. Wow. I can't cancel the dialogue. If we're canceling the dialogue, the royal Slug is loose, and that would be very, very dangerous. Of course, this fire Slug, which is severely injured, is now running all the way back to just heal up. Good job, gang. Good job. So many enemies. Normally the small ones are not even the problem. Like, I tend to ignore them and focus the royal Slug down. I'm not sure if I am about to regret my decision. Good, so this guy is healing himself. And we don't want an attack of opportunity. Instead, we have killed all the magic armor. Like, they are very strong. I like the water incarnates against them. Unfortunately, I feel overall there is an issue with us not dealing enough damage. Oh wow, 3 totems down, really? Like, we're getting to a point, usually, where We are generally well set up. But since the enemies are on equal level, it's really difficult to deal enough damage. Okay, so I don't want to poison arrow them because that would give them burning ground, and they are also resistant against poison. Which sucks because that would have been really a nice technique. So this guy here is injured. Might as well use it to our advantage. There we go. Very good. Unfortunately, if I'm not using it... Yeah, I could kill totems and in order to get extra action points. I could use poison arrows here, for instance, just to like kill off this totem. But I think it's not a wise idea to give them burning ground. It's bad enough as it stands. Okay, so this guy has no more magical armor. I'm just thinking out loud here. Blind wouldn't help us, really. Could slow them down. Like any form of AoE attack here wouldn't be really bad. No, I don't want to rush in because I know that that's going to probably cost our life. I am thinking, like, they are probably not going for Beast because both are in a dialogue, apparently immune. So we need to abandon him and withdraw a little bit. Good, so all of them are wet now. Fires are gone. And with a lightning rod, I should be able to take advantage of anyone who has lost their magical armor. So I'm going to take the latter one here. These guys still have their magical armor. Although 20% extra damage. Like what's their damage? 12 to 14. Yeah, that. Yeah. So he's going to be shocked at least, if not stunned. Good, very good. That's what I wanted to reach. Now they are wet and stand on shocked ground. This guy here might as well be stunned. No, he isn't. Well, he is. Yeah, there you go. He is stunned. Well, that sucks. Turn him into a chicken. Maybe... how much damage am I going to do? Like, it's likely I could at least knock him down. Let's see if we hit him. Very much positive. But he hasn't taken enough damage, so... Start with flesh sacrificing ourselves. We missed. Oh, wow. What a bummer. Well, maybe we charmed that guy over there. They are attacking one another. Good enough for me. We could stun him. He is wet. He has no magical armor. Come on. He's at least shocked. So let's go one ricochet. Very good. That worked out well. So I would want to hit this guy, but unfortunately I think I can't. With the shocking arrows, that would be really, really, really good. These guys are hitting one another, so I couldn't care less. Which means... let's take another shocking arrow. Yeah, there we go. So, that electrifies everything. At least the guy is shocked, so they are losing and the others are stunned. I don't know why exactly they are fighting one another, but I'm okay. Maybe they're trying to heal themselves. Oh yeah, they're slowly but surely healing themselves. Clever, but not clever enough. Let's start and chicken transform him. And there we go. Totem just right in the way. One more totem. That guy here is shocked, so might as well stun him. Ooh, close call. I want to keep the high ground damage, but I also want to make sure that these guys here are safe. Okay, they continue to heal one another. That's okay. Go for it. Waste your turns. Like, they're healing themselves for 4, whilst I would be damaged for 16 plus. And this guy is going to die next turn, hopefully. But it's a clever mechanic. I would have just guessed they could have implemented it a little bit, let's say, stronger. Because 4 points of damage is not really the end of the world. So let's end all of that burning here. And get another totem up. Good job. So yet another totem. And let's continue to harass that guy. Okay, do we still have a line of sight? Yeah, wonderful. Okay, perfect. So he's wet, which means let's not take any chances. He's gonna be stunned. Oh, so close. So close. Two hit points. We certainly need more damage. Like, I can see that in the later parts of the game, I'm not sure if I can stall every single fight in a similar fashion. This here is already pretty advanced, using some weird-ass talking abuse, apparently. And then slowly but surely chipping them away. And still, it takes ages. I mean, I can see... We have, I think, killed one so far. A lot of them are hurt, like, no question about that. But just keep in mind, we've killed one. And these guys are still trying to heal themselves up. Good, we got our little totem phalanx here. Yeah, that's not going to work. These are also out of range. Let's continue with the guys down here, shall we? This guy here, for instance, has taken not enough damage, I suppose. They are just standing there healing one another. Just too good. Uh-oh. The bad part about burning is the comeback kit doesn't really work all too well. If a character is burning, there's a high chance that he is going to die afterwards. Good. So you wanted to tango with us. There you go. And take that. Should have killed him first and then healed myself. Alright, so their first wave of fire slugs is almost entirely wiped out. It's only the 4 left over there. And then we can go for the royal slug. Plus, our experience is at 73%, which is excellent. As long as these guys are trying to heal this fool, we're going to be fine. Good, so 4 more here. The rest is done. Oh no. Now that this guy is dead, you guys decide to come over here? Really? Keep your little healing shenanigan ongoing. No, 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 you don't need to come over here. We were just fine. Really, we were okay. Wow, let's talk about unnecessarily aggressive slugs. They could have just, yeah, continued their own ways, right? Good. So this guy here is taken out. That guy is a problem, but I think we still have enough magic armor. Yeah, there we go. No, no. Well, fuck it. We just lost one shot because I moved. Stupidly. We're not going to really stun him with that, but all the water is going to be electrified. So yeah, the one behind there is stunned. Oh, nice. Good, first things first. Let's heal our healer. And position ourselves a little bit to be more in the way. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Why are we losing 1 health? Flanked, dodging reduced. Oh, we're shocked. 1 AP. We're shocked. Okay, understood. Yeah, let's kill this guy. And maximize our health. And that's about it. So, we are currently tanking them. Let's see if we can stun this one. Yep, wonderful. I like it. When they are wet and have no magical armor, we can really excel in killing them. So first things first. Wow. That was a nice hit. We do have 4 AP. I'm thinking. Let's do this. We're taking this guy here. And we're going to polymorph him into a chicken. Fortunately, this guy is no longer wet. And we do not have any water balloons left on her. So that's a bit of a bummer. So this one here, the totem will create wetness again. And shock can be turned to stun as well. Good, executed extra 2 AP. Wonderful. We cannot reach any of these guys. No and no. Which unfortunately means we have to run, and if we're forced to do that, might as well do it the right way. That means running all the way up here. This guy is stunned. And this guy will take significant damage. Wonderful. He has no more physical armor. So there's another knockdown. And we're beating the living hell out of him. Another totem. And let's try to keep him shocked, and yeah, he's only shocked. Wow. The slugs alone are an intense battle. Don't you dare. Very good. Okay, so... well... I don't know if the explosion range would kill her. So that's an issue. There you go. You're welcome, Losa. And... couple more buffs. So this guy is stunned. This guy will be able to act. So might as well deal as much damage as I can to him. Also, with Losa, that's something else. She definitely needs the healing. So we might just survive that. Very close. Let's just remove the burning here for a second. Wow, and the fight is not even over. I mean, we've done that with 3 people. 80% XP. Although I think the Royal Slug is going to be a little bit easier. So many enemies. Oof. That was really intense. I mean, they started to heal themselves. They had this little healing chain ongoing. I think that made it just a little bit easier. Not sure what I would have done elsewise. Probably would have moved away after we killed the Royal Slug. And then reapproached. I'm not sure if some encounters are so hard that you need to slowly but surely fence them off one by one and kind of wiggle them down.
Servants these days. Such.
The Royal Slug is brutal. Look at that. Immolation right there. And Syken immediately resisted death. Wonderful. And before we even started, everything turned to shit. In a second. And that's exactly how I knew it. Like, that was the reason why I did not want to fight all of them at the same time. Probably we would normally like just attack the Royal Slug and then leave it be. Kill it and leave the others. We would have probably killed her before the others would have come around. Like, it takes a turn or two. Yeah, so now we're in a very good spot. Like, that would be turn 1, and the Fire Slug is almost gone. And this Blazing Inferno, that's the worst. Good. With chicken form, however, we should be fine. Good, so the massive slug is about to die. This is still round 2. Well, if it would have just moved into that direction, maybe we would have had problems. Because the other slugs were coming from exactly that way. But, since we do have a ring of teleportation, at the end maybe we wouldn't have had any problems, because, yeah, the slug would have still stayed where it was. So that's round 2, almost, yeah, two rounds. I don't know why she isn't part of it. With her, we would have already killed it. Good, 400 XP right there, so that's 1,600 if we wouldn't have normally fought it. And look at that, beautiful. Water resistance, uncommon, finesse-based armor, and a geomancer skill. The sad part about all of that is we are still so starved. Not even level 4. Good, here we go. Again, first things first. We're now entering an area where I would prefer to go one-handed shield. And Seville might want to take a look at the armor. Yeah, which is much better than hers. Let's do some crafting real quick. I promised that earlier and forgot about it. So yeah, we are doing some nice little arrows, because the arrows with the extra damage are currently compensating for us not having enough damage per round. Oh, but we're doing a crucial mistake. It is Syken who is going to craft, of course. Because I don't want a messy inventory spread over multiple characters. So, all of the wood is being turned into arrow shafts. Very good. Then we also had a couple of stones for arrowheads. And metal also works for arrowheads. So I mean, we really have a lot of them. Since we do not have any other items that really can be used for arrows, we would need to stick with poison arrows, which is okay, but yeah, we really haven't found anything else. So we do have all of the poison arrowheads, and what we're going to do with them, of course, is create poison arrows. So that's one thing. We also, unfortunately, do not have really enough material for outstanding grenades. We can do that a little bit later. Good. So a couple of arrows are okay for now. Oh, wait a second. We always can do lockpicks. Easy enough. And oh, by the way, since I'm more often... No, the boots are not good enough. I was about to say I could tweak the boots that Syken is currently wearing, but I do not want to do that. Good.
Who are you? Who are you? You can't silence. You see, they'll get their hands on you and then... Guards! Help! They'll come. There is no leave. I try to lead the undead. Help me! Guards! Help me! Help me! I don't want to go! I don't want to go!
Well, we do have a couple of boots on her. Yeah, that's okay.
There is no leave. I try to the undead. They'll come. Help me!
Let's see if we can still normally persuade her.
Get out of here!
Wonderful.
All right. I not seen. I heard it. It can't happen. Shh. I tried to leave the undead. Had them outside them. What to do? Poor thing.
Good. So the next fight, I'm always saying that, but the next fight is indeed going to be a difficult one. We are up against the Houndmaster, a nasty fellow who can even summon more hounds and is accompanied by a couple of archers. So that is not going to be fun. I'm already starting to prepare the area for what I would want to do here.
Get that girl and her.
I guess he's. Let's just see about. Hey,
I'm trying to
you're a
miss. Studied under a real mice out it. Exercise.
Come on.
What? I mean, he plays it now. Wow. Holy.
Crick on a.
You need help. Do me a
Driftwood, Old Master.
I don't you worry.
Good, a little bit of Loz's background story there. Unfortunately, no XP. Let's see if we can lockpick this one here. There we go. Craft weaponry and staffs. There's the book. But we have learned nothing out of it. Okay. So, let's first of all get the teleporter, which is that way. The teleporter allows us to basically break out of the prison or come back whenever we want. This here is the lowest level of the Fort Joy. So whenever someone gets caught, or if you go into the lowest level, then you're basically ending up here. We are just doing it earlier, and we have used the entrance with the fire slugs, because the enemies here are still a little bit easier. I don't know if the Houndmaster is level 3 or 4, but the Houndmaster fight always was a little bit easier than the fight in that we would have in the country art. Nice little knockdown arrow, that's really good, and a shield which is better than the one that I'm currently wearing. So of course we're going to use that. And of course our tank is going to use the other shield. So don't forget to click on the shrines. Now we do have the waypoint lit up for us. And I think this is kind of what we can do back here. Oh, nice. Some more exploration XP. And this one here, yeah, is locked from the other side. I think that's the one leading up to the castle. Yeah. Good.
This won't be of any use. This won't garbage.
a second. On my first playthrough, I haven't found that lever. Has that just unlocked something?
The exit seems to be blocked from the other side.
Okay, still blocked from the other side. Good. There's one more chest that we can take, and I think we can also use the teleportation. Oh, wait a second, here's something for Pet Paul.
Oh, hi. Oh, this place.
Good, so some more rain. Which spell is she really not using that often? Rain was good, healing was good. Damn, she's using all of the spells. I want to get Hail Strike so bad. But without a level up, I cannot even skill memory. So I know there's loot down there in the skeleton. And we can, theoretically, we could teleport ourselves down there. I just don't want to risk getting into a fight early. We need our proper preparation. So, we're going to use this here as a choke point. Let's Monsieur Houndmaster, the Magistrate. We do have this time 3 swordsmen. Oh, that is just wonderful. Oh, wow, no, he has tripled them? Are you shitting me? Wow! That's not even double, that's triple the encounter. Oh my god. How are we going to do that? Like, I was calculating with twice the encounter and was already pretty unhappy about it. Let's just calculate that really shortly through. Wow, look at that. I mean, they are level 3, fair enough. The Rangers, we do have 6 Rangers, which means unless we're fighting from high ground, they will be a pain in the ass. Then we do have 3 of the Megasaur Swordsmen and the Houndmaster who can even summon additional hounds. The way I usually do it is we confront them here, Houndmaster's charging in, brings his little bodyguards, we teleport the bodyguards into this room, like right through the door, they need to take the whole route and run around. Now, that's when he has 1 bodyguard, and the archers kind of move in as well, but you can deal with them, it is okay. But that is with 2 archers and 1 bodyguard. Not with fucking 6 archers and 3 bodyguards. That is ludicrous. Let's calculate the amount of hit points real quick just to see. Like, that's 100 times 3, 6, 9. So that's 9. That's about 1,100 in hit points. And everyone here has either like around 70 to 80. Wow. So there are 2 ways of how we could do that. Number 1, we still use this here, but we are going to fossil strike most of the stuff. It's going to take some time to prepare it, but it'll make it very, very uncomfortable for them to run. We do not have a high ground though. Let me see if from up here we could at least... No, not at all. And this here. Such a tiny, tiny area. Plus, this here is totally a death trap. Like, once you're up here, there is no more way back. Okay, so the other option is, and I hate that option, to like lure them all the fucking way down here and set up our camp somewhere here. Maybe here. Probably around like here. So that they would fight an uphill battle. Problem is that this here is already the highest point. Okay, so they would like move all over here, blah 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 blah. Then move down here, which is actually not too bad. Like, you could make an argumentation for it. I'm just not convinced that we're going to survive. This is so bad. I would want to use this choke point here, and I really would want to use the high ground here to kind of fight them down there. And you could even make an argument like you can teleport from here to the next room. This is not bad either. Unfortunately, it is really a death trap. Like, if we're getting overrun, this is 1,000 hit points, and I'm not taking it too lightly. Like, 1,000 hit points and around maybe 500 armor. Well, could be an option to do it and see how we're doing. Could be an option. Let's go with the high ground here. Like, what's our vision range? She would be up here. No, no. That's not bad. Dang it. I need to find a really good spot for her, because she's going to be the main damage dealer. Well, if we can let them run over here and grease the whole floor so they are like pathing all the way over here. That's a lot of wasted time. Yeah, we might be able to do it. We might be able to do it. Good, one more blob here. Psychic is going to pull. That's a nice little dialogue. And then we are going to engage the Houndmaster. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. Let's give it a try. So, we're going to set up and prepare in the next video real quick. That's going to be our strat. Here we go.